What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rome 300 back again with another video. Welcome, He Smells Like Rome. For those who are just joining me for the first time, I'm your host Rome 300. So, what we getting into today? We getting into some oud oils. That's what we getting into. I just got me a new oud oil. I'm venturing into more of the ouds now, in the oil base, not just only in the perfume sense, because I've heard and experienced that some of these pure ouds or these blended oud oils last long, they smell amazing, and they have just a unique take on perfumery. So I went out to Virginia. It was actually somewhere around the summertime. No, actually it was Father's Day weekend. I went out there and purchased me this actual beautiful fragrance right here. As you guys probably saw, I'll take a close-up of it so you can see this oud oil right here. Now, I'm not gonna butcher the name because it's either Middle Eastern name or Indian name, and I can't pronounce it, so I'm gonna put it up here so you can see it. Either here or here, wherever. But this fragrance is a special one. As you can see, I have a few ouds that I've purchased. Some from Oud Factory here, and one oud oil that is specifically made for me. I had this made specifically for me. No one has this. No one will ever have it. It has ingredients that I wanted to be put in there, in 3 different type of ouds that I wanted to be put in there. So that is how I know what I'm talking about when I talk about this oud fragrances. So let's roll. Y'all come with me on this journey. Before we do that, I'm going to throw a little bit of this nice little myrrh I have here. Let it burn a little bit. Get a little bit of that smoky nuance up in here. And let's get it going. First and foremost, Arabian Oud, I did not know that they have one in Virginia. I thought it was only one in New York. That's the only place that I've ever seen one. And unbeknownst to me, as I'm walking, I'm going to, what's the place called? It's in Tyson's Corner. Perfume de France, that's what it is. I went there and I purchased me a fragrance from there. As I'm walking back, I see Arabian Oud, this big ass store. I'm like, yo, I'm a little upset because I already done bought me my fragrance. I said, whatever, let's go in there and check them out. So I get in there and I'm smelling some of the fragrances, and they smell great. I'm blown away by the quality of the fragrances, but I'm also blown away by how crazy these damn prices are. They start at like $400 a bottle. I said, nah, I just spent my dough, I'm good. So as I'm just about to leave, these 2 rich Middle Eastern people come in, a couple, and I guess one of their friends come in, and they wanted to get just some oud chips, but they were a little bit hesitant. They were like, yo, I don't know, let me smell them first. So the guy burned some oud chips, and they were smelling it, and I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. So I went over there, and I saw they had oud oils. So I'm, let me smell some of these, let me smell some, Bam. I smelled this. I smelled a oil from Cambodia, India, and I think it was one from either Thailand or Japan, one of the 2. I'm not sure. But this one blew me away. So let me describe this oud to you. This is a sweet oud. This is, and don't get me wrong, I called the company. I asked them, I said, what kind of oud is this? Is this Cambodian oud? They was like, no, this is Indian oud. I said, oh, okay. I said, it has a little sweetness behind it. They said, yeah, Indian oud is the sweetest. This is what you'll get. So I said, okay. So I put a little bit on my hand for my scent of the day, and let me tell you guys, just a dab of this thing right here. Just when I tell you this is, I think 3 to 4 milliliters of a pure oud. I'm not gonna say pure oud. It's a blended oud. I know that, but just 3 to 4 dabs of this. 3 to 4 milliliters of this, and just one of these right here on my hand. Bam, just like that. And when I tell you guys, this is gonna last until tomorrow when I take a shower. Now, if y'all can see that, look at that. That is crazy. Now, I immediately get a citrus, saffron, oud combination in the beginning. And the citrus, it has to be some either tangerine or a mandarin orange mixed with some type of rose. This rose is jammy, sweet also. It has a little kind of wetness to it. The oud is superb. It is blended superbly in this. This slight funkiness to it, which is okay because it's complemented by the sweetness. The sweetness of this actually smells like a basket of cut open oranges and tangerines mixed together, if that makes sense. I've never smelled Indian oud before, not to my knowledge. And most of the ouds I've smelled were either very smoky, very woody, or very animalic. This has such an alluring, attractive smell to it that you'll be hard pressed to even consider this one of those offensive ouds. It isn't. It's so inviting. It is so well put together. It's almost like a pheromone kind of fragrance. This is going to attract even people that do not understand, like, or have experienced oud. I've worn this out 4 times since June, right? I tried to wait when it got a little cooler, but I couldn't. I said, you know, fuck this, I'm gonna wear it. And every single time I wore this, someone's asked me what I had on. And guys, when I tell you, you guys gotta go to Arabian Oud and check this one out. It is a banger. Long lasting, I can't even tell you, it's all day, all night to the next day. I can't put a stamp on it. If you want to say how long does it last in projection, I would say at least at the minimum 8.5 hours you're gonna hit. This is going to be just vibrating off of you, just crazy. Now, it's not this powerhouse of a fragrance, no. It is just very, very concentrated. Now, you might be confused when I say not super strong, but concentrated. I mean concentrated because it has the perfect amount of oud mixed with the saffron, mixed with the rose, mixed with this kind of tangerine orange. So, with all that said, I'm gonna put up the notes. These are the notes that I found for this fragrance, so you guys can get an idea of what I'm talking about. All right, we back. So y'all saw what I was talking about. Notes breakdown is crazy, but if you guys want to know, okay, I'll tell you this, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I was intimidated by this fragrance because I usually can tell if I'm gonna like something, right? I can tell if I'm gonna dislike something. And when I smelled it first, I almost had this buyer's remorse because I smelled it and I really liked it. But then I started to say, is it an authentic oud or am I smelling the citruses more? And once the guy told me that the Indian oud is sweet, that's when I knew that this was a fragrance that I was going to enjoy, because I thought, I was like, man, I didn't really want to have a citrus fragrance. I wanted to have an oud-based fragrance, and he kind of ease my mind, and I appreciate that because once again, I'm new to the oud oils, so I didn't know if I was kind of being, not bamboozled, but just pushed in the wrong direction. So if you're hesitant about getting this fragrance because you think it's going to smell more like a citrus-based fragrance versus an oud fragrance, it won't. If you're familiar with Indian oud, you will love this one. Now I'm going to venture out. I know there's more versions and different types of Indian oud, but this particular one I'm enjoying a lot, and I definitely want you guys to check it out. Times to wear this fragrance, I think you could actually pull this off in the daytime too. I do. With the citrus and the combination of saffron and rose, I really think that this will complement the day. Nighttime, absolutely. I would not wear this completely in the summertime, which, as I told you, I did. I wore it in the summer, but it didn't offend anybody. I wasn't overwhelmed by the smell. It just was a little heavy on me. Fall, winter, absolutely fantastic for that time. I would not wear any long sleeves with like white on it or light color long sleeve shirts and spray it on that because it will stain your shirt. Well, unisex, yes. I think that men and women can both pull this off without any problem. And age-wise, you guys know me. If you don't, I don't care about that. If you like it, after you smell it, buy it. You could be 18, 19, 25, 35, 55. It's a banger. Another thing that's great about these oud oils is they are not super expensive. That's the one thing that made me say, okay, I'll buy it. This oud comes in, if I'm not mistaken, it's 3, 6, and 8 milliliters. And it starts off at 65, 85, and then I think 100 and something. So you have relatively the same price you'll pay for a designer fragrance, a full bottle of a designer fragrance, that you'll pay for a concentrated oud oil that is bananas. So with all that said, I'm telling you guys, this is a fantastic fragrance. I'm happy to have it in my collection. I'm happy that I was able to get something from Arabian Oud. If I haven't showed you guys, I'm pretty sure you saw it in the presentation. This is how it sits in its little, I guess it's called a case, not coffin, but it sits there nice, comfortably. Magnetic top. Beautiful, nice little, it's cardboard wrapped in, I guess, a faux leather, or maybe leather. I don't think this is leather though. But guys, I'm telling y'all, perfect fragrance. I'm glad I went into Arabian Oud and was able to, I guess, check it out. So I guess that's it. Y'all know how I do it. I try to give y'all the best description that I possibly can on the fragrance, and I hope that you guys enjoy my videos. I want to send a special shout out to everybody that was on my Instagram page. I actually was able to make 1,000 followers on Instagram. It's big for me because I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I know that when you talk about luxury fragrances or hard to reach fragrances or unique fragrances, the masses are not going to agree or find that appealing, and that's cool. I like exclusive clubs. I like exclusivity. I like being, unique and have only a handful of people have that same experience, because I don't want to be in a position to be forgotten. I know, one, people in the fragrance community will remember me for something, and I don't know what it is, but I hope it's something good. So I'm gonna continue bringing you guys these fragrance reviews, and stay tuned. I got a special thing coming up around December-ish. I don't want to announce it yet, but it's gonna be something special, and hopefully you guys will be able to experience that with me. All right. Until next time, like I always say, it's okay if you want to smell like Rome. I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until then, peace. All right, I'm back again real quick, guys. I realized something that I haven't done yet, and it's been something I wanted to do, and also requested. I haven't done a Q&A video. A lot of people don't know that much about me. I'm not, I guess, on YouTube or Instagram. I don't really talk about my outside life beyond fragrance reviewing and comedy. So I'm gonna do a Q&A. So I want you guys to ask me any questions that you want to ask pertaining to whatever you feel like you want to know about your boy. And if it's not too personal, I'll answer it. Put your comments below and I'll pick as many as I can to do a nice Q&A for you guys. Hopefully you can get to know me a little bit better, understand your boy Rome 300 a little bit better, and we can connect. Alright? So, until next time, peace.